Welcome to Pop Nerdom.
Yes. What up, bro?
What's good, baby? What's good? What's good?
I hope you definitely got to use the footage of you scurrying across the all angles.
Or running like a motherfucker. Welcome to Pop Nerdom. This is your boy Six.
Your boy Hanz.
We didn't even fucking clap or set the shit up or nothing. It's all right. We're just gonna go with it.
We gotta go. Quarterback sneak. Go.
There.
Yeah.
I'm actually to that. Yeah, man. Welcome. We're trying new format, a little shorter, a little bit more sensual. You hear my voice, so sexy. We're trying a new. I just realized we talk too much, so we're gonna try to
Talk less.
no, but condense.
Yes, talk.
And we're gonna come to you twice a week now.
Boom, 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 boom.
If we can afford to keep it up, not monetarily, but time wise.
Yes.
This is the Pop Nerdom where we sit and tell you what we think about shit, and you listen to us because you care.
Thank you.
Because you're wonderful. We love you. So let's start right off.
Yeah.
With
Shazam.
your boy Shazam. Now,
Shazam. Remember.
Before we go, I promised I was gonna see Shazam this weekend. So you know I didn't see it.
Boo.
I know. I know.
I'll put some thumbs on you.
I'm a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yes, but Shazam was great. No, I released no spoilers, but you remember how I said that? I didn't really believe that the guy was gonna be like
Zachary Levi, like a good Shazam.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna be a good Shazam. I just thought he was gonna be too goofy. You know what I mean? But no, it wasn't that at all. It was great.
See, I told your ass.
No, it was awesome. He was good. Yo, but honestly, I like little him better. But that's not taking nothing away from him. That's just the little kid is amazing. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing you can do about it. But awesome. Yo, it was great. It was laugh out loud funny. It was good.
Well, I'm glad. Good. Did it end up being without running the chances of spoiling something?
See.
Did it end up being wow? I'm like, I can't hear myself good. Can you hear yourself good?
I can hear myself good, but I feel like you have like a little echo.
I feel like I'm so far. I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I gotta do this to sound good.
To sound good, you have to talk inside.
I have to talk like all into the mic like this.
You see, that's why I was leaning all weird last time. But this right here, I don't know. You changed my life with this. I got swag.
Yeah, maybe I should put this up. Here, let me try this. But then I can't see you. This is all a mistake.
I'll give you an eye.
Does it live up to the idea of it is Big, the movie Big, married to, I don't know, Superman or something?
It's tied up in a very silly way, and that's the only way I can say it. Like it's like,
because I know it
you don't know if it's
the same universe or not.
No. It's the same You have to see it. I can't ruin it. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay, that's okay. I mean,
but you watch when you see it, because the way they use it, it's like as a comedy thing. It's like a ha 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 ha. You know what I mean? Like a kind of a Deadpool wish. You know how Deadpool uses how he name drops. That's how they kind of did it.
Okay.
But you know Deadpool's for sure in the same universe. You know what I'm saying? But this one is like you don't know much about this one. You know what I mean? So.
Gotcha.
And you don't know where DC stands as a whole, period. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know.
You just don't know.
Exactly.
What rating do you give it? Did you fall asleep at all?
No. It was awesome. And I was tired. It was awesome.
Every time you don't fall asleep, I feel like something great, like an angel gets his wings.
Yo, solid 8.5.
Wow,
bro. Solid 8.5.
Solid like a rock.
Solid like a rock.
Let me put this over here because I can see it.
Alrighty.
Do you?
I would watch it again.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Honestly, no lie, I'd watch it again.
Are you expecting the sequel to be great?
You know why? I ain't even gonna put no pressure on the sequel. I can't even do that on DC.
Well, that's true because DC's been so fucked up. You did one thing good. Let's just roll with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this for this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah.
Like, they did Shazam. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to fix this shit because something ain't right.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't good.
Something ain't good. But no. I thoroughly enjoyed Shazam. I went in there thinking it was going to suck, that I was going to take a little nap.
But do you think that influenced how you feel about it?
No, not at all. Because I watch enough bad movies or good movies to be like, you know what I mean? Like I'm Captain Marvel still have not moved, you know what I mean?
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think you had a lot of expectation for Captain Marvel. You have no expectation for Shazam. I mean, you had an expectation that it was going to suck. Didn't you have an expectation for Captain Marvel to be great?
No. I thought Captain Marvel was going to.
Yo, I think we start.
I felt from like the beginning. that I felt like from the beginning it was just like thrown in there, but you know, like I just feel like it was thrown in and tied in really goofy.
Gotcha.
Like the name and it just you know, but whatever. It's about Shazam. Shazam was amazing.
Okay.
Shazam was amazing.
How was the brother the
handicapable?
The handicapable brother. Was he actually funny?
He was. No, I'm laughing just thinking about him right now.
Good.
It's annoying, yo. But a good annoying. Like, good acting annoying.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, when I hear you give something like this, I mean, you know, if y'all been listening or not, Hansel, if he falls asleep in a movie more than once.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I could fall asleep one time because I do work a lot and I do smoke, you know what I mean? So every now and then I get a little too comfy and that's my fault. But if I fall asleep more than one time, it was just a bad movie.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, that's a good endorsement for Hansel.
Yes.
Is that he didn't fall asleep, A, and B, that he...
I laughed. Bro, I laughed, man. It was good.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. That is a good thing.
Yeah, I would pay. That's the real stamp. If I would go see it again.
Maybe you should come with me this weekend.
What time?
I don't know, but it'll be on the weekend.
Yeah,
this is Saturday.
We can schedule.
We'll schedule something
because I got AMC, baby. So you know, it's really
too,
not a problem.
Me too, AMC. Highlight your boys. I'm excited. I like Shazam. I like Captain Marvel a ton. He is a better looking Superman.
Yes.
And it's more colorful, more child friendly, and that sits better with me. He said the colors just look more attractive.
I just don't like Superman.
Well, me neither. But
that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
That is the truth. That's the Superman that I like. That's what the trick is.
The word.
But there's that other part of it that as a kid, you can kind of get behind a kid that transforms into a big dude and has superpowers.
But it's still a kid.
But he's still a child. Like, as Superman is always being a man. So it just feels like, yeah, well, that's like your uncle that has a lot of strength.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
And all one curl. That doesn't budge no matter how much he gets punched or flies.
No. He don't hit the curve, never.
Never.
All right. I'm trying to see what else I can ask you without spoiling it for myself, because I want to. I mean, you love it, and I can tell, but I want to see I want to ask you I want to ask you spoilers, but I don't want you to spoil it, so I'm just a little bit torn.
There's two
post-credit
scenes. Stay for that. I had to spoil that for you just because I missed one.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know they were going to do the two.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't even know they were going to do the one. They did 100 with you. Like, okay, it's Marvel. Like, right.
Well, I mean, I've been saying this for many years. Marvel made everybody else catch up to that, but I always said through all the credits, I don't know why. I know why, because I used to love it when I got out of my chair that nobody was in my way when I was leaving the theater. That's the real reason. But the other thing is that I respected the people that worked in the movies, because I was a film student. So I was like, if my name was named 582,000,
I
wanted somebody to see it.
Right.
So I would sit there and be like, all right,
throw that karma out there.
Right.
I ain't mad at you.
I say I was a film student. That's a vague term there. I kind of studied film, kind of, sort of.
Hard knocks, baby.
Kind of, sort of, I did go to NYU, but not really that long, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Oh, shit.
All right, so we have any trailers you saw there that you liked, enjoyed?
Ooh, I did see Godzilla, and
I love it so much.
it was
I want to marry.
not for nothing. Every time I see it, I like it more. There's something else I see that I'm like, oh.
Dude, I am the only person in my job that's excited about Godzilla. The only person.
I don't understand why.
But because Godzilla's old and nobody seems to think that it's anything, it's like a big fucking monster.
But then also
around.
too, there were a lot of bad American Godzillas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
this is the best American Godzilla so
in a
far,
while.
and not this one. The last one that came out, and that wasn't 100%.
exactly. Guess.
So this
I feel
one,
like this one is.
yeah, this is gonna be the
You heard
game
that screech?
changer.
Oh, the screech? I don't know if you heard the screech in the theater. That screech, bro.
Dude, the first trailer
People
when the
just
first
don't
trailer came
understand.
out, when the first trailer came out, all I was waiting for was the screech, because once again, I'm a fan of Godzilla.
That makes the movie, bro.
Oh man,
That makes Godzilla. That
Yeah,
screech.
damn right.
That's like that entrance.
Damn right.
If you don't feel that, if you don't feel like Godzilla about to bust through your motherfucking movie theater,
No, you're
That
not
ain't
paying
it, bro.
attention. Yeah.
that ain't it, bro.
That ain't it. Yeah, you're right. Lion King second trailer dropped. Disney's gonna rule the world between Avengers, all of the live action remakes, cartoons,
I saw it
Toy
3 times.
Story. I just don't understand, dude. That trailer made me. The first one made me cry. This one I just liked.
This one made me feel confident in the movie, and also reassured me that I will punch one of your kids if they're talking through this movie. It's a very important movie. Hear me, parents. I will punch your kid in his esophagus.
Christ. I'm personally more in love with Aladdin. Aladdin was the last of the great Disney movies for me. I don't remember which was first, but I do remember that the Lion King I liked, but I wasn't like in love with.
Loved it. Like I didn't love Aladdin. I liked Aladdin. I'd watch it when it was on there, but I would put on the Lion King. I had the
so
VHS.
we're backwards. We're backwards there. So, but this Lion King's trailers is just like, if you're not gonna go, you should probably, like, a lion should eat you.
Yes, you should get visited by Mufasa.
Wow, Mufasa.
They were like, "Oh, why is Scar not brown?" They were like, "Because it's not a cartoon,
It's
people."
not a cartoon. Yo, Scar looks so badass.
Scar looks so dingy and so mean and so grimy.
So badass.
He looked like one of them, like one of them boss body dogs that you just want to hit with a bucket, but he might bite you. You feel what I'm saying? Like in DR. This is DR people, so
Yep.
animals are different.
Mira lata.
Mira lata, tú sabes que sí. Tú sabes que sí.
For my Dominican people,
Yes.
mira lata, but he just looks mean and badass. I don't know.
Yo, the hyenas look awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe I didn't catch the goofy one, but I hope they have the goofy one.
Yeah, they're gonna have. Look, they're remaking this movie. They have fucking Simon and Pumbaa. They're not gonna have the goofy one. The goofy one's gonna be there. The Whoopi Goldberg one.
Why is Zazu not? Bro, again, this is live.
Yeah, monkeys are not blue.
Exactly. Like, relax, people. Relax. Like
That doesn't really
y'all
happen.
reaching.
Yeah.
Y'all reaching. That's so annoying. Like, they're going by the same story. Like, please, the one thing they can do is tweak the characters a little bit. That's the one thing they can do. Because they can't change the song.
No.
Riot. Riot.
Yes.
We're not gonna take it.
We're not gonna take it.
Oh, we're not gonna take it. Don't change no song, no lyric, no put nothing modern.
No.
I don't want to hear about it.
I don't want to hear no rap. Like, don't put no fucking rap in there.
Yo, I love hip hop. We love hip hop. We are not discriminators of hip hop. We are children of hip hop. Do not bring rap. I don't want to hear a 4. I don't want to hear a 6. I don't want to hear an 8 or a hot 16. Yo, don't.
Like, none of this is happening. None of this is happening,
bro. You don't rap.
Don't rap, please.
Please, yo. Wow.
Please.
You got me scared now.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're gonna get more of a Carmelone vibe on some songs.
Keep it the same.
No,
Elton John is alive and he's coming out with a mobile.
Anyways, let's do our what we came here to talk about.
Ooh,
this Sunday.
That stuff.
This Sunday.
That stuff.
Yeah.
That show.
That show.
Mama, they go that show.
Game of Thrones is coming out this Sunday.
GOT.
And
for those who seen the hashtags,
we about to fucking lose it.
Yes, we are.
So, I want to ask you, because last week we
would just do the hypotheticals.
Hypotheticals, but do you think? Well, the first question that I have is: do you think at all that people are going to be satisfied with the end, no matter what it is?
No, not at all.
It doesn't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter what it is. Honestly, yo, I don't. To keep it 100, I can't see it coming. So the fact that I can't see it coming makes me scared that it's going to be something so obvious that I overlooked. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm looking for this cup. I'm looking everywhere. And then when I find it and I see that it's here, I'm very disappointed because it was right there.
It was always there.
And it was, please don't let it be something that was always there. But damn, would it be cool? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, yo, these people killed a loved character in the first. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, these people, I don't know how they...
There's obviously a risk-taking... I mean, J.R.R. Martin obviously took a lot of risks when he wrote the book into how to tell the story. I think there is one of the things that I complained about before, which people make fun of me for, is the last season 7, felt too much like a TV show. And it's because J.R.R. Martin didn't write books that felt like books. Like, his story well, that's not true, but it feels more realistic than anything else. If you fuck up, you gotta pay for it. If you are at a high level and you fuck up, unless apparently if you're Donald Trump, you pay for it. So,
shit.
For motherfuckers that ain't Donald Trump, you pay for it. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Or Jussie Smollett.
Right. But if you at a level that they're playing, these people, if you fuck up at a certain point, you're gonna pay for it. And that's the end of that. You know what I mean? So it makes sense to me that so many people died, so many people got their heads chopped off, so many people
suddenly, and they'll kill somebody like in episode 3.
Yeah, man.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
13. You know, like, it's just weird. Like, it's just like,
because I mean, but like, and again, rewatching it, you realize a lot of how those things are not about storytelling as much as it is about repercussions.
Yes, like
very specifically
pending karma.
Like, yeah, and things that will be like, yo, you're doing this and this and this and this and this.
You're gonna get caught up. You're good right now.
Yeah, but you're gonna get caught, and then like the Red Wedding is a perfect example of something that you don't see it coming. because you don't think anybody has the balls to pull it off.
And not even that, you're not also used to a protagonist on his up dying like that.
To fucking end
and not even just him. His mom, his army, his wolf, his wife, his baby, his cousins,
everybody. And but what I'm getting at with that is that you're right, because that's what I mean. Like before that, it didn't feel like a show. So then you can get away with something like that, because what's happening is, how do you play politics? And it's very important. Tywin Lannister played politics smart. Hey, this motherfucker fucked you over, and that's, I don't really care that much about that, but really you do. And since you're pissed and I'm pissed, why don't I do this for you and you do this for me? You're doing me a very big, it's dishonorable to you, and it's a very big favor, but the payback is huge too. Like, I'm gonna pay you back really good.
You know what's crazy? Out of all of the wild and manipulative and mean things he did, what got him killed was the most simplest thing: sleeping with a hooker.
Yeah.
Because she was still doing. She was still working as a hooker, though. But
I don't think that's what killed him. What killed him was
of course, but no, like that was the last thing, though. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like not even disrespecting, but really treating his son a certain way. Everybody snaps, dude. But again, this is a
You didn't think it was gonna come from that, though,
right? But it's a lifetime of getting this shit done. That you're like,
the
here we
build
go. Yeah. I'm laughing because I had read Game of Thrones. I had read a Song of Ice and Fire, a Game of Thrones. Then I forgot that the series existed because it took so long for everything else to come out, right? So then when the show started coming out, I was like, ooh, this looks good. And I seen all the crows, and I'm like, yeah, I like this. And I'm watching the show. I don't remember the book at all. And then like halfway through, I'm like,
I read this.
I kind of know the story, and I'm just trying to remember, like, what do I remember about this, or why don't I? But from season 2 on, I'm in the blind, because I'm like, oh yeah, that was that book I read. But then I'm in the blind because I'm like, well, what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? And the Red Wedding to me was one of those things that I was like, holy shit. Again, rewatching it is when you realize, like, oh yeah. It's coming. And that whole thing with Tywin and Tyrion really does make sense in some sort of level where like you said, karma is just accumulated karma that's catching up to you in some point or another. You're gonna get it.
Roll over karma, baby.
Yeah.
Like roll over minutes.
Yeah.
Remember that was a thing?
Yeah. I do remember that was a thing. I don't know. I hope. I'm thinking and I'm hoping that at some point somebody will be satisfied.
Who do you think is the first person to die? Honestly, just
Jon Snow. Like if I don't have to think about it, Jon Snow.
Shit.
I think Jon Snow dying like in the first episode, like episode 3, he dead. Whenever they fight that big battle, like Jon Snow fucking dead.
I think the Hound going.
Yeah, but the Hound has a bigger story to tell. He has to go to King's Landing, and he has to fight the Mountain, and he has to die trying to fight the Mountain, and then Arya is gonna fucking, give him the kill of mercy, and then she's gonna kill. Huh?
I just don't want it to be Jon.
But Jon has to go.
Yeah, you make sense with that bullshit, but that shit gets me mad.
The whole point of Jon Snow is really to show that he can be a hero and die a martyr and be a bastard. Because in that world, being a bastard is such a down thing. And being a midget is such a down thing. And that's why those things are very important for the end of the show when they get their due in the positive. So to be like, oh, he died a hero, but he was a bastard. So he no longer a bastard is a bad thing.
Who dies first? Varys or Melisandre?
Varys.
Which dragon dies first? The big one.
I think all the Dying Strike.
No, but which one goes down first? The bigger one or the smaller one?
The smaller one first. Then the big one. Then they're gonna make stew. Gonna make a soup.
I wish somebody would take their bones and make armor.
Why?
Because you can do it in Skyrim. Some real nerd shit.
I don't know what to say to what you just said.
It looks so cool.
Okay, I mean, I guess so. There's somebody somewhere in one of those books that did that, I promise you. I gotta reread those books again. Yo, speaking of dragon in Skyrim, I just bought a Dungeons and Dragons that's based on Stranger Things. So we should play that.
My boy, remember I showed you that text message? But he's in Dubai. He's gonna be there for like 2 more months. I mean, he's playing over there, and he's like dedicated. Like he really be
keeping
like
his sanity.
He goes in. He goes in.
Keeping his sanity while he's in Dubai. Yeah, well, so with
no. But he's doing security detail, like really, actually security detail. Like it's like.
He's in goddamn Dubai, Hansel.
No, but it's he's no. Is it no? Sorry, Bahrain.
Okay, and I'm not speaking ill of Dubai, and I'm really not. But when you're not from a desert,
when you're not from here, yeah,
and you move into a place that's like just the culture so different. That's like moving to Japan, and nobody thinks Japan is bad, but it's like moving to Japan. People are very different. Everything is backwards, so like it just seems like it will be a tough time. So you want to keep your sanity. You want to do something that you can.
Oh yeah, he white, so like he got no pigment, no melanin, no nothing.
No melanin?
No melanin, none of that.
None of men is what he has.
Yep.
Who do you think dies first? You said Tyrion last week, and that made me sad.
I feel like that would be like an
unexpected twist.
Yeah, it would suck. And honestly, anybody dying at this point would suck. But I know they gotta go. I feel like the Starks have suffered enough. I feel like if any Stark dies,
Brandon.
No, just kill them all. Just wipe them out.
Yep.
No, honestly, like fuck, it's enough. Like, damn it, there's too much.
I feel that.
Honestly.
That. Like if you're gonna clean them.
Yeah, just clean them. Like, fuck it. And let Winterfell be a ghost town. Because the crypts are opened and nobody can ever close them because there's no Starks left. All you got is them bum ass Carl Starks. The name of the episode: Don't be a Carl Stark.
Well, write that down,
Man, I'm telling you, this shit got me all fucked up. Honestly.
Well, I'm next week.
Bro,
well, hopefully we're gonna have 2 episodes next week. The first episode that we drop on Monday will have nothing to do with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, none at all.
Because we're gonna record that today. But the next one after that are gonna be straight up Thrones.
Straight Thrones.
So if you don't watch Game of Thrones, fuck you.
Yeah, for real. That one's not for you.
That's not for you. So you didn't watch the episode yet twice, 3 times. Watch 14 YouTube clips breaking down the episode.
Word.
Don't even come over here because we.
I seen some British dude give a 7-minute freaking recap on all the Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was great,
funny.
yo.
That's funny. We both watched the same thing. Yeah.
And if you watched it, it's good because you really know. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh shit, that's a nice way to put it.
Like Game of Thrones for dummies.
Yeah, word. Honestly.
I'm excited. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited that I don't know what's going to happen. And I think that it's going to be a ton of fun, dude.
It's a level of unknown that's just like...
Yo, if they wake up, like if he's Brandon... I said how it would make me mad if it was a Brandon dream. I wouldn't even be mad if that's a truth.
I really don't know how I can be mad, bro. And we're almost out of time.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know how I can be mad.
Honestly.
But yeah, for once, we used the goddamn... Look, I'm going to put it right here. We use this shit
We're
once.
respecting yourself and respecting ourselves.
So, yeah, we'll catch you on Monday.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, everybody.
We love you.
Pop Nerdom gang.
Even if you just showed up and saw 2 seconds of this.
Thank you.
Or saw the last 2 seconds of this. We love you. Thank you. Peace in the Middle East.
Pop Nerdom.